Hey y'all, Cheraw here. Today I am in Crystal River, Florida. And for some of those that always has a hard time deciding what to get your significant other for Christmas, for birthdays, for anniversaries, for any kind of thing, I have a tip for you. How about swim with the manatees? Well, today that's what Miss Debbie and I are going to do. And we are here at Cheraw Tours and Charters. And this is one of the only places in the United States that you can legally swim with the manatees. Now that comes with a long list of rules, and I will give you some of those rules a little later in the video, but for now, let's go. The Crystal River National Wildlife Refuge was established in 1983 specifically for the protection of endangered West Indies manatee. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service provided 3 levels of protection for the manatees here in Kings Bay: a National Wildlife Refuge, a Manatee Refuge, and a Manatee Sanctuary. The Manatee Sanctuary is a federally designated area restricting all human activities during the winter months. Kings Bay Manatee Sanctuaries are generally in effect from November the 15th through March the 31st. But, well, the first thing that we do, we come inside and we get outfitted with our wetsuit. And this is Captain Ed. Captain Ed, he is going to be our captain today and show us all about the proper way to swim with the manatees.
Absolutely.
I'm good.
Florida Manatee. Your awareness of our rules and recommendations is essential to the protection of manatees and their ecosystem. It is your responsibility.
We are now in the van and they'll be taking us to the boat. Some of those don'ts that I told you about. You don't poke them, you don't prod them, you don't chase after them, you don't stand on them. And if you do this stuff, you are subject to a $100,000 fine as well as a year in jail. We have just arrived at the Marina, and yes, it's raining. I understand there's probably 25 to 26 tours that has run out of this area, but I think we were real selective with the one that we picked, and I'm going to show you why in a few minutes. Now here is our boat, Salty Cheraw Tours and Charters. This is why we chose this tour. This tour is heated and enclosed, has a bathroom, cushy. Now, that might not be a big deal to you, but we have been here when it was 35 degrees. And even though the water is 70 degrees year round, when you're out on a boat and that wind sweeping against that wet body, it is awful. Also, on this particular charter, they only take 6 people at a time. And today, Debbie and I are very fortunate because it's just the 2 of us. So we have a private tour. This is going to be fun, y'all. We are looking for a spot where the manatees are. Oh, look. There's a manatee right there. He's just kind of hanging out. And there is a swimming area over there. Look at all the folks. Now when the weather is not so cold, the manatees will kind of swim away from the springs and come out into the bay and eat this grass right in this area right over there where all those people are. That is called Jurassic Spring. That's where water is coming up from aquifer underground, and they call it Jurassic Spring because a mastodon bones were found there. Well, we have spotted our first manatees of today.
With the scar on his back.
You can see him in the water.
That's the baby.
My little buddy.
And he can be very curious. He's right there. See him right by the boat.
Oh yeah. So he's the one that's been
warm up soon. She'll warm up
Okay,
quick.
here she comes.
There's your third step.
One more step. Right there. Now hold that and look at Kim.
Look at me, Miss Mermaid.
There you go.
Now, if you notice all these folks, they're all in a line on this side of the buoys. Right on the other side, that is a protected area. That's one of those areas. If you go over there, I'm sure there is a game warden hiding in a tree somewhere, and he will get you. The water is really clear here, and I think those folks have one circled. We are on our way back to the marina where the boat is docked, and we have had a great time with our captain and our crew. We actually have two captains. We have Captain Kim, and she's up here. She's on Manatee watch to make sure we don't run over any manatees, and that is a big deal here in Crystal River because they're so slow moving, and it's easy to catch one in the back with a prop. Well, we have come to the end of our tour. I will tell you, it was awesome. Got a little bit of rain, but it doesn't matter because we were wet anywhere. I want to thank Captain Kim for showing us where to find the manatees.
And I want to thank Tony and Deb for giving us the opportunity to have their business. We had a great time, just two of us together on our heated houseboat. That includes a toilet and a Keurig machine. So if y'all want to come check out some manatees, the cold weather is the time to do it. Come visit us at Salty Siren Tours and Charters in Crystal River, Florida, www.saltysirentours.com.
Well, you heard it. You know how to do it. And so, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're looking for that special gift for that special someone, and you can't decide what to buy them, you know, that kind of person that buys everything they want when they want it, this is a great gift. I want to thank you. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a big old thumbs up. Be sure to share with your family and friends. But until next time, y'all have a good day.
Bye-bye.